I got your bitch. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. They are to be ashamed. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. 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 Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Corner doing dope. 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 Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. 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 Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Corner doing dope. 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 Corner doing dope.
Make it clap.
Go!
Make it clap.
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat, written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Fuck. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Thursday, October 16th, 2025. This is episode number 994 of Barry on Deck. Got new headphones in the mail. Didn't know if they were going to work or not till I went live, and same problem. It's a piece of shit is what it is. I cannot use these headphones to stream. It sucks. Third pair, they all do the same thing. So I guess I'm just going to have to not use Beats anymore. I have to find some different headphones to stream with. That's okay. I'll just return these, get the old money back. Hope you're good. Hope you had a good day yesterday. I did not. I know this is going to come as a shock to some of you, but I procrastinated and put off doing my taxes as I always do, until the last minute. Oh my God. I hate them so much. I hate them. I just fucking hate them. Last night or yesterday, I thought, I can knock this out real fast. I always forget what a mess it truly is. And then, what is this? What the fuck is going on with my... I hate this so much. What are you doing, you stupid fuck? But then I forget that, it's a mess. Shut up. And part of the problem is like having Barry on deck is its own business. Barry is funny is its own business. I need to simplify things and just do it all under Who's Fancy Media. I think I'm going to do that starting this year because it's a mess to break things out like, oh, well, Barry on deck made this much and these expenses applied this percentage. That's how granular it gets. And I imagine my shit is easy compared to some, but like I take a home office deduction because obviously this is my home office. But I have to Spoon!
Heck yeah! Heck yeah!
Much love, Spoon. Thank you for that. Spoon said, new tax income.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy. You know what? I'll take it. Be sure to say good to know things haven't changed around here. Not one bit. Life is still life, brother. And my character flaws are still my character flaws. Spoon, buddy, thank you for the 5 community subs. Who'd they go to? A Hopper, 1616, Axel Brickman, Cristiano B23, Spartan Fan 07, and Todd the Show. Mimi, thank you for the 25 bits, sweetie. So like I'll give an example of why my shit is more complicated than it needs to be. So you can take a home office deduction if you meet certain qualifications, and I do. And all I really use this office for is streaming. That's it. So, oh shit, we got a hype train. So, but what I have to do, like normally you would just say, all right, my home office is X size percentage of my house. So I can deduct like my lights and gas and all that shit. But it's based on percentage, right? So if your home office is 5% of your house, then you can deduct 5% of your house bills on your taxes. Like you can deduct 5% of your light bill across the board. So you just add up, you just add up all your light bills and then take 5% of that. And that's how much you can deduct. So that's cool, right? Spoon, thank you for the 100 bits. At least I can hear now. That's a good thing. And honestly, I can't do a shot. I love you guys, but I can't do a shot today. I got up at 2 o'clock. I went to bed at 8 a.m. I got up at 2 o'clock this afternoon. I don't feel like doing shots. Please, mommy, don't make me. Joe Bro said deduct 5% of the new AC unit. Fuck, I forgot about that. God damn it, Joe Pro. Where were you this morning at 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. and 6 a.m.? I didn't go to bed till 8 a.m. I went to bed at 8 a.m. So yesterday, I work on the Texas. Nora, thank you, Jet. Nora stayed home yesterday. And so I probably would have taken the day off anyways. But I was like, that's cool. So I just worked on the taxes literally all day. And then had a gig last night at the Punchline that I had to go to. So I stopped what I was doing, drove down there, performed, and then immediately left and came back home. I was like, I can't stay and hang out and I gotta go. So I was out. I mean, it's crazy. I was in the car longer than I was on stage or at the club. To about an hour and a half round trip, 45 minutes each way. For a 20-minute spot. And I got there 20 minutes early. So 40 minutes. Oh, and then 10 minutes, maybe 20 after the show. So an hour total at the club. But I was like, man, I can't. I got to get home. So I get home. I immediately start working on the taxes. I'm like, I can get this done before midnight. Yes, I can. Yeah. And then at about 11:15, my spreadsheet gets corrupted. The whole fucking thing. The whole thing. So 2.5 hours of work gone. Like, I was able to restore it to where it was before I started working. That when I got home from the club. So everything I had done during the day before I left for the club was still there. But I lost 2.5 hours worth of work at 11:15. I was like, motherfucker. So I was like, well, definitely not getting these filed by midnight. And I didn't. Filed them at 7 a.m. Sucked. And I have QuickBooks that I pay for, but I just always forget to use it. And so I'm so far behind on the transactions that it was like, well, I could go into QuickBooks and categorize everything, or I can just export the shit into spreadsheets and do it. And that's what I ended up doing. It was just, oh, woe is me. I know, right? Go fuck yourself, Laminac. Nobody cares. Make them laugh. Yesterday was a fun show. I was telling Nora about it. She was like, y'all are crazy. I was like, yeah. Well, we had a good time. Really good time. I need a favor from you. I need you. I implore you. I beg you. Oh, where did it go? Fuck. I'm missing it. I need you to go get tickets for the show Sunday at the Houston Improv. I have a show this Sunday, Houston Improv, 7:30, I think it is. I think it's at 7:30. I think. Don't get me lying. I'm pretty sure. Not 100%. But I've sold 6 tickets. So a little bit of panic. And Nora was like, you know what's going to happen, because they've only booked me. They only gave me 6 days to promote. They were like, you want to headline Sunday? I was like, a Sunday? Fuck yes. I want to headline a weekend show. That's badass. And not everybody gets to do that. Nora's like, you know what's going to happen is you're just going to stress yourself out. She was like, you're just going to cause yourself pain because you only have 6 days to promote. And I lost 2 with the taxes. She was like, your ticket sales are going to be not great because you only had 6 days and you're going to freak out. I was like, no, I won't. I'm freaking out. I got 6 tickets sold. Do you know how empty the Houston Improv feels when there's 6 people in it? It feels like my ex-wife's heart, cavernous and cold. I'm sure my ex-wife hates me talking shit about her. So go get tickets, okay? Here's the link. Oh shit, I thought I had the link. I do not. Stupid ass. Where's the calendar? There he is. Here's the link to get tickets. Do me a solid. Show up. I'm doing new material, I promise. I worked on some of it last night. I've got more writing to do, and I can announce now who's on the show. Yes, Chuck said is at the spot off of I-10. Yes, sir, Mr. Dunaway. Yes, sir, indeed. It's his. It's the one over there. But hey, Big Stout. I have no doubt, my man. No doubt. Oh, fuck. I forgot to change that. Shit. There it goes. But go get tickets. Come hang out. I've got a bunch of new stuff. I plan on at least doing, I'm going to probably do 45 minutes to an hour. Depends on how much writing I get done. But at least 30 minutes of it's going to be new or, last 3 months. I just decided I'm going to do anything that the half of the show has to be stuff I've written in the last 90 days. So that'll be fun. Also, I can announce the lineup because I got them on board. I'm very excited about this. But the support, they call it support. The supporting acts, Trey Tutson and Will Loden. Oh my God. This show. Are you shitting me? This show's going to be fire. Like, Will Loden's going to kick it off and do about 20 minutes. Trey Tutson is going to come on and do about 20 minutes. Then I'm going to come out and do about an hour. This is going to be a fire-ass show. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a fire-ass show. You don't want to miss it. If you miss it, you done goofed. Okay? I'm just telling you, if you miss it, you done goofed. You big dumb goof. I promise. You don't want to miss it. It's good. So come out. The link is in the chat. If you need any assistance or have questions, just hit me up. Let me know. Social media. All right, let's talk some sports. What happened? Did I get kicked out? I don't know, Flip. What happened? Did someone kick you out? I didn't kick you out. I didn't kick you out. I don't know what happened. I didn't touch it. It wasn't me. Famous last words. It wasn't me. 207. I was trying to get the flyer up. There we go. That works. I made this flyer just like in a hurry. This is like my go-to, I guess. Here we go. There's the flyer. Hey, what's up, Tony? What's up, Jen? Good to see you guys. So there's the flyer. Go get your tickets. Help your boy. Okay, go get them. I'll see you Sunday. 30 minutes of new material. I've started reaching out to some of my local well-to-do friends. We'll see who shows up. Usually I can get one or two people to come out, but that's when I have more time to promote too. All right, let's talk some sports. In fact, let me see. Did the fantasy get done? Yes. 66666. All right, cool. So fantasy is done. There's a goddamn problem with the Laminator 5000, and I don't know what it is, and I didn't have time to troubleshoot it because taxes. But for some reason, it's just not record. I don't know. Something's wrong with it. So we're gonna have to go another week without the Laminator 5000. Unfortunately, I know that you live and breathe and die with the Laminator 5000. No one gives a fuck, but doesn't matter. What? Homicide. I have to go. Oh my God. That's just crazy, bro. That's just crazy. That's just crazy to me. That you're just like, well, somebody died. Gotta go. It's crazy. All right, let's do fantasy foosball talk. Yes, bitch. This gnat is pissing me off. He really is. I don't know why this didn't stick either, but whatever. All right. I have music. I do. I have music. Where'd it go? how loud this is going to be, so my apologies if it blows your eardrums out for a second. What the shit? Okay, well, there's no fucking music. I'm not going to sit here and fuck with this again. Let's just get to the fantasy, which is me taking my shirt off. Okay, just kidding. All right, here's your fantasy update for week 7. Oh, good. Nobody scored. Okay, well, this is obviously not fucking working. Motherfucker. So, yeah, none of this shit worked. Just fuck me, why don't you? All right, yeah, I don't know what's happening. Let me check my league real quick. Let me just see if I can get this fixed. Yeah. Fuck me. Oh, that's week 7. No. I need... Oh, I know why. You dumbass. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just over here fucking being sleep deprived, fucking shit up. All right, the scores should be right. The records may be wrong. Okay, you just have to deal with it. So let's see. Did that work? Yes. Yeah, no. Who the fuck did I play this week? I don't even remember. Who did I play last week? B. Hannah's lurking. Thank you, buddy. Oh, yeah. The better Barry Laminack. Ha, 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 ha! In your face. All right, these should update shortly, I hope. So we'll put that off for a minute. Let's talk. I want to talk a little baseball for a second. Did y'all watch last night? By the way, thank you for the hype train. Level 2, 57%, 5 subs, 125 bits. You guys are the titties. Spoon carried that hype train. Alex said, what's baseball? No, I get it. You don't want to watch. I get it. You're like, my team's not in it. Man, I'm telling you, except for last night, the games have been, for the most part, in MLB postseason, they've been great. The problem is, I don't know why I made that noise. This is pissing me off. Playoffs have been solid. Yeah, they really have. They really have. Kind of nice to watch and not worry about the Astros. I was kind of thinking that along those same lines where it was like, it's weird to watch and not have a rooting interest, but it's also kind of like, I can just enjoy baseball now and not worry about it. So that's been kind of nice. Major League, the movie reference. Oh, Serrano prayed for Jobu for the that's funny. Here's the thing I don't quite get. Blue Jays bats wake up. Well, and we saw this, God, what was it? It was the Houston Washington Nationals World Series. I think the road team won all the games, if I'm not mistaken. That's kind of what this vibe is like with the Blue Jays and the Mariners. You know, it's I mean, it was weird, and I really do believe that the Blue Jays are still going to pull this off. Yeah, Alex said Blue Jays either hit or they don't. There's way too much talent on that team. They are the better team on paper, and we know that don't mean shit, right? We all know that doesn't mean anything, but you just. Oh, I figured it out. Okay. But it matters, though, when you get deeper into this series as far as rotation and bullpen and even seeing the bats wake up yesterday. So I just think they're the better team, and it's going to shock me if they don't win this in 7. I will say that. I mean, I shouldn't say shocked, but because the Mariners have been hot, and I mean, there wasn't a hotter team in baseball, it felt like, besides the Blue Jays down the stretch. And we talked about that a little bit on this show. But I think, too, let me look at something. The Mariners didn't run away with an easy division, and the Blue Jays did. Ran away with a really hard division. Well, I'll give credit to the Yankees. Down the stretch, they made the Blue Jays work. They put some fear into them. You know what I mean? They scared them a little. But, okay, I think I got the fantasy fixed. But they still, I mean, they ended up, the Yankees caught them, tied them, but Toronto still won a hard division. They were a plus 77 on the season. Seattle was a plus 72. But, you know, well, Seattle lost 3 in a row down the stretch, but they had clinched. But they were 7-3 over their last 10. I want to see something regarding the pitch. Let me go to stats here. Hold on. Oh, fuck off. Stats. Okay, this computer, boy, I'm worried it might be dying. It's so slow. I probably need to just reload it from scratch. That probably wouldn't hurt. Just buy some hard drives and offload everything. Yeah, so during the regular season, MLB regular season, right? Okay, got it. Shush. Here's your MLB regular season stats. Leaders by team. So here is batting. Blue Jays led all of Major League Baseball in the regular season in batting average. They were 3rd in OPS. They didn't hit a ton of home runs, but their power they got kind of a power surge later. They were 11th with 191, still more than the Astros. Oh, wow. Big Stout said, I think only 2 teams have come back down 0-2 and lost the first 2 home games. Do you know who? Hint, it's one city. Oh, that's a good question. I mean, the default is to say Yankees, but I don't think so. I would say Dodgers or Astros. Well, the Astros haven't really been down all that much. Maybe Philly. Is it Philly? I don't know. Oh, it is the Mets and the Yankees. Okay. Amos said Boston. That was probably a good guess, too. Alex said more Springer dingers, J-em, fly 'em, or whatever they say. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! Bro, I don't know. So the Blue Jays, when you hit a home run, they have this home run jacket. That 86 Mets was the Astros. Ugh. Make me sick. 98 Yankees. Man, Astros had the best team of baseball in 98. Ugh. I'm such a homer. But the Blue Jays, when you hit a home run, you know, every team does some sort of like home run celebration, which, by the way, I was thinking about this. You know, when I watch college softball, I always think this is why nobody takes the sport seriously. Don't get me wrong, them girls can ball out on the field, but like in the dugout, they're doing cheers and they're like doing synchronized rooting. And it's like, okay. I mean, I get it. You're having fun and you should. But, 86 was the Buckner play. Oh, so it wasn't versus the Astros. It was in the World Series. Got it. So you're talking just World Series then, Big Stout, not down 0-2 going on the road in like the ALCS, NLCS, or anything else. Just World Series. Anyways, softball, women's softball, they'll do these like synchronized cheering on the benches and stuff like that. And look, I was married to a college softball player, a collegiate. I went to a ton of games. Mad respect for what those women do. They're badass. My ex-wife she was a badass. She was an Olympic alternate. She played catcher. She wasn't a lesbian, okay? I converted her. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have the dick for that. What? A sleep deprived. So, but they have fun and it's a cool atmosphere. But it's like, you know, if you're a diehard sports fan or if you're trying to attract diehard sports fans, if you don't, shut up, Big Stout. You know, it's like, no thanks. But what's the difference in that and these, you know, home run celebration things? They got the Mariners have a trident. I almost said pitchfork. That's not the same. The trident is just the pitchfork of the sea. It's really just for sea farmers. Chuck said, give me a key bump. Bro, I've never in my life done cocaine. Never. Through the nose. I'll shove it up my butt. Just kidding. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. I've never done coke. I've never done anything but the marijuana. I've never done anything other than that. Too scared. But like the pitchfork, I mean, the trident is just the pitchfork of the sea. So it's just for sea farmers. You know, it's just for redneck fish. But I digress. But the Mariners have their little trident. The Blue Jays have a home run jacket. You know, everybody's got something that they do, which is fine. And it's really, how much different is it than what they're doing in college softball? Other than they're not doing a lot of cheers. Although I will say, at a glance, I thought I saw the Blue Jays like actively doing something like routine like in the dugout. I thought you took lean on the show. Usual Suspects. No. I snorted chocolate, but I forget why that we didn't do it, but we didn't do it. It was that over the counter lean. That's what it was. Yeah. It wasn't like real lean. Fart Sharara. That's a blast from the past. God, we had some fun on that show. I tormented those two guys. Bless their hearts. I would just give them terrible nicknames and fuck with them. And to their credit, they both got on board with it. We're like, fuck it, let's go. Let's have some fun. Hey, what up, Cisco? You're never late when you're here, buddy. You guys got that fake lean from the gas station. Yeah, it was Nick that did the fake lean, not me. Yeah, it was definitely Nick. Tridents are how you feed seaweed to your seahorses. That was amazing. Seaweed is just the hay of the sea. God, Joe Bro, you and I today, we're there. Cisco said, I was so looking forward to the intern Olympics before I got cock blocked. Oh, man, that would have been fantastic. Intern Olympics, somebody was leaving in a stretcher. I was going to make damn sure of it. And then, of course, they had to poo-poo that. I'm like, you guys don't know. I have the best ideas. By the way, go get your shirt. Kid free, verified. OneStarKids.com. I need to like put that up on the show, just like an advertisement. Man, I had some really fun ideas that they wouldn't let us do. Yep. Bobsledding down the ramp. We were gonna do what's curling, but with office chairs. So you just push them in the office chair and just they just slide in the parking lot. We were gonna obviously have sprints and stuff like that. What? Alex said my daughter was watching baseball on TV and said, Dad, why is he speaking his butt? I don't know what that means. Remember when Barry got into Nick's phone? Bro, that was so crazy. That was hilarious. For those of you that never watched my old radio show on ESPN here in Houston, it was called The Usual Suspects. It was me, a buddy of mine, Joe Blank, who's done this show several times, and our producer's name was Nick Sharara. And we had a blast. We had a really great radio show. Very popular in the city, but we had so much fun doing that show because there was no rules for us other than don't say anything over the air that would get them fined. But otherwise, we just do what we wanted for the most part, unless it involved a risk of injury. But even then we did it. Snorted chocolate, did the one chip challenge with Trey. Yeah, we did a lot of crazy shit. But one time Nick left his phone, my producer Nick left his phone in the studio where I sit. And he left. And then I was like, hey, you left your phone in here. He was like, oh, it's okay. I was like, I'm going to break into it. He goes, there's no way. It's password protected. I was like, you're dumbass probably. And I put in 1, 2, 3, 4, boop, phone open. I was like, are you shitting me? Your password is 1, 2, 3, 4. You deserve for me to take a picture of my dick now. You deserve this so much. And fuck that broken mic. Thank you, Cisco. Also, when Nick went to the liquor store and you were telling him what to say. Oh, so good. God, we had... Was it 37? Was that the record? I said cock on air 37 times, referring to chickens. I was like, boy, I think I went on. I was like, they didn't even know I was going to do that. It was very spur of the moment. A lot of what we did was very spur of the moment. In the moment, whatever happens, happens. Go with it. That was the motto when we were in our groove. It was like pulling teeth to get them there. I mean, Nick more so. He was in, but Joel was like, nope. At first, he was like, no. Buttoned up sports talk radio. But then once he saw the effects of it, he was like, I'm in. This is great. And then Joel was great because he would know when to just get out of the way. Let me go. Just let me run. I'm going to do some dumb shit. Just don't fuck it up. Yes, it was me that yelled at a lady outside of Minute Maid Park on a remote. Yep. We had so much fun, man. Yeah, but one time I was like, I wonder if I could, I don't know, somebody said something about, I think it was we were talking about the South Carolina Gamecocks. And I was like, I asked Joel, I was like, I think I started off by saying my dad has a bunch of chickens, but he's also got a couple of cocks. One of them's a big cock too. Like huge cock. Joel was like, what the fuck? I was like, it's a rooster, bro. He's got chickens. So you got to have roosters. You got to have a cock. You never heard the saying cock of the walk? It's about roosters. What are you thinking about? Oh my God, it was hilarious. They were in the back going, Jesus Christ, we're going to get sued. We're going to get sued. How many times did you say cock on air? But it's all roosters. Hey, John Dorier, thank you for resubscribing with your Prime sub, sir. 40 months now. You're the man. Appreciate you. I used to listen to Parent Pickup Line a block away at the Mandarin School. Oh my God. That was the other thing. People were like, dude, I'm in the pickup line. And you're just yelling cock over and over while my kids are getting in the car. I'm like, it's a rooster. We had so much fun. So much fun. All right. I was making a point. No one gives a fuck. The point I was making before I was so rudely interrupted by me. I do that a lot. I interrupt myself a lot. Here's where things get interesting. Blue Jays had a 4.19 ERA in the regular season. Seattle had a 3.87. Shutouts. Houston at 9. Seattle had 11. Blue Jays had 8. Quality starts is, I think, an underrated stat, by the way. Seattle they were 7th in baseball with 67. That's really good. Toronto had 57 at 14. But I think it's interesting because when you look at, where'd it go? Where did Toronto go? If you just take a look at their death charts, oh, come on, bitch. It's just because I used to turn up the volume to piss off the principal. That's funny. I know a lot of people would do that. They'd be like, yeah, man, I got the windows down in the school pickup line. So funny. All right, here's their death charts. So Seattle, when you look, it's Luis Castillo, George Kirby, Brian Wu, Logan Gilbert, Bryce Miller. All great, you know? Like, if we just pop in real fast and take a look at their numbers, their 5 was 6-6 with a 3.44 ERA and a 1.03 WHIP. That's really good for a fifth starter. Their ace is obviously Luis Castillo, 11-8, 3.54 with a 1.18. Kirby was 10-8 with a 4.29 ERA, but a good WHIP, 1.19. Brian Wu with a .93 WHIP. What? Is that any good? Yes. 2.94 ERA, 15-7. So they've got a really good starting lineup. And then when you look at Toronto, Kevin Gausman, 10-11, deceptive there, but 3.59 ERA, 1.06 WHIP. Shane Bieber, we saw pitch last night, 1.02 WHIP. And he talked about this is why he came to Toronto. But he had a 3.57 ERA, not a ton of starts. But when he was on, he was on. Trey Yezevich, was this season? Okay. Yeah. And let's see. There's old Scherzer. He's going to the next one. 5.19 ERA, 1.29 WHIP. But let's see Max Scherzer in the playoffs, right? Like that's kind of part of it. And then Chris Bassett, he's got numbers of a real true fifth starter. Actually, Scherzer probably does more. Let me see. What is Scherzer? Yeah, so Scherzer in the playoffs, he had the one start. 5 innings, 4 earned runs. They just didn't get in the offense going. Whoever said they either hit or they don't. Yeah. Wear your goggles. Jesus. That was crazy. That was the one where we got in trouble. That was definitely the one that we got in trouble for. And that wasn't even on our show. It was like the first. It was a carryover from the previous show. When I told people the key to eating ass. Yes, we discussed that on public radio in Houston. You guys don't care about that. What the fuck am I doing? Like, nobody gives a fuck. Yeah, everybody's like, yeah. Fuck them sports. Let's see. I used to listen to, Rip DiMatta. We lost a good one in DiMatta. He would send us presents to the station. It was great. He used to send them to the house, and it would weird Nora out. I was like, hey, bro, I love you, but you got to stop sending shit to my house if it's weirding out my wife. I don't know how you got my address, but it's freaked her out. He was like, I'm sorry. He's harmless. D-Mana was the best. And I told her, I was like, he's a sweetheart. She was like, that's just weird and creepy. I was like, no, it's really not. She was like, yes, it is. I was like, okay, I'll tell him. But he was just great. D-Mana was fantastic. Okay. I have it done, ladies and gentlemen. Fantasy is finally fixed. Let's go over the fantasy results for week 6 in the Barry on Deck fantasy leagues. Even though I don't have all your music done, you should be able to add this shit to a list. Like really, really easily. Because if I do a playlist, it's not going to work right. It's a whole fucking thing. Yeah. And then I want to play the break song. So okay, blink twice when fantasy football is over. Yep, we did have Pauly Shore in studio once. We had a lot of famous comics and stuff come through and do the show or whatever. We had some really fun interviews. He wasn't shy about telling us how he liked to eat ass. Oh my God, that was here. That was definitely here. Not on the usual suspects, but that was definitely a Barry on Deck thing. All right, here's fantasy. I'll just play the damn audio. Don't give a shit. I'm a rebel. That's how I roll. Oops, wrong one. Oi. Yay, there we go. All right, League One. So this is week 6 results. Uriel Villanueva beats Sylvia. Now both of them are 4-2. 106-65 was the final. Black Sheep's on that struggle bus and can't get off. Mimi beat him. Good to see Mimi get a win. She's had a really good team, but she beat Black Sheep 125-93. Genia's mom falls to 3-3 as Dandy Dan is making a comeback, 157-113. FJ and Alex Villanueva linked up. FJ beats Alex Villanueva. I'm blinking so he'll come back and watch. FJ beat Alex Villanueva 132-118. And finally, Dr. Dre on 290 beat Total Dallas 102-75. So in that league, you've got 3 teams at 4-2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams at 3-3. So you got 3 teams with a winning record, and everybody else is 500 or suck. Just FYI.
Heck yeah.
Alex, the comeback starts now. Oh man, you know what? You're right. No, I never did because I was like, oh fuck that guy. But Jay from Jay and Silent Bob, I worked with him. For those of you that don't know what Cisco's talking about, Jay, this right here, he said, did you ever finish editing Jason Mewes stand-up clips? Should have done it for him in exchange for coming on the show. Yeah, I never did it. I was like, you know what? You're fucking loaded and rich. Pack your own shit, weirdo. I guess that's not fair to say. But it's true. I got enough shit to do. I got my own clips to cut. All right, League 6, really? League 6, huh? That's what we're doing. We're just going with League 6 there, huh? How the fuck did it get that name? That League 6. That's weird. Where in the fuck? Interesting. Very, very interesting. That's not what that is at all. Oh, music died. I gotta play more music. Let's see. Oh no. Oh fuck it. It don't matter. This is League 2 is what this is. And It's just a bunch of mealy mouth 500 teams. No, it's not. We actually have some pretty good teams in here. My sweet Donna and BZH 420 linked up. BZH kind of making a comeback too. His team was kind of shit for a while, but he's now 3-3. Beat Donna 128 to 109. Donna started off really hot, and look, it's a marathon, not a sprint. All those cliches. Rev House gets a win and beats Chris from Sam Houston. Is Chris even changing his teams? Is he even changing his fucking teams? This is terrible. 0-6? My cat can go 0-6 in fantasy. Chris, get your shit together. You know what? I have decided just now, from now on, starting next week, every team that loses with a losing record, I'm going to talk shit about you on a personal and professional level. You know what? Just go fuck yourself. Put some effort into it. Jackwad. Love you, Chris. Jesus and Sam Rubio went at it. I lost to Sam last week. I would have beat his ass this week, though, wouldn't I? Jesus beats Sam 102 to 85. And in a battle of the good, the great, Katie and Cece linked up. Katie put up 190 points. That's not even possible, is it? Katie now 5-1. Cece falls to 4-2. And in the battle of the berries, Barry on deck versus the better Barry Laminack Spoon. AJB said, I thought I was bad, but 0-6? Exactly. So Barry Laminack beats the better Barry Laminack 105 to 93. I'm going to tell you right now, it was hilarious because I was losing. I was down by 10 in the second or third quarter of Monday Night Football. All I had left was D Swift. And then he got that touchdown, and your boy goes up, and I was like, suck it, nerd. I was up by like 20. And then I think it was Zach Ertz just kept getting passes and got a touchdown. I was like, fuck. But I held him off. Good run, Spoon. Good hustle, buddy. Good hustle. Let's see. Forgot to start the music over here. Here we go. Yeah. I'm going to make a note. Fix the fantasy and scores music. Fix music. Got it. Fuck these Swifts. Yeah, sucks to be you, buddy. All right, Fantasy League 3 and Barry on deck. Amos and Posh hooked up. Amos with the dub. Both of them are now 4-2, but Amos beats Potch 134 to 83. Cisco and Titan Hugo. Boy, Titan Hugo. Titan Hugo is living up to his Titan's name. 0-6. Cisco gets the big win, 129 to 114. Jesus Christ, Tony. Tony the Handsome put up 209 points. Good Lord. I know Lube 713 Hooligan. You really did. Jesus. 209 to 96. And Josh Hooligan was 4-1 going into that. Good Lord. That's an ass whooping of immeasurable proportions. Walt and Jared had a nice little battle going there. Yeah, Alex said, we need to check for steroids on Tony. I mean, look, I know for a fact Tony is not on steroids, but he does put stuff in his butt. I'll just say it. Jared and Walt linked up. Jared gets the win, 109 to 104 in a closely contested match. And lastly in League, that's supposed to be League 3. God damn it. Lastly in League 3, man, I don't even think Joel is changing his team. I'm gonna send him a screenshot. I'm gonna be like, are you even changing your team, bro? Are you even changing your team? I'm gonna text him right now. Like, what the fuck is you doing, pimp? Let's see, Joel Blank. Are you even trying? There we go. Joel got 60 points. How the fuck do you only get 60? You just bench everybody. Well, the Railroad got a layup. She's now 2-4. Joel Blank falls to 1-5. And finally, in league number 4, Perry falls to the Dr. Macho Westling, John Westling, 124-88. Perry now 3-3. Westling improves to 5-1. This is a pretty good league. Jen gets a dub over AJB. Jen now 4-2. She beats Aaron 127-83. Skiggity falls to 5-1. Skiggity finally loses. Clarence gets a W. I'm surprised he's not here to brag. Joel has all Texans or Titans or Packers. But Clarence finally gets a dub and beats Skiggity. So the 0-5 team beats the 5-0 team. You gotta love fantasy. 125-120. Mark G and Jeff Bell linked up, both now 2-4. Mark beats Jeff 124-101. And the last one, Keith Sager, my boy, my man, my Lawn Talk brethren. Keith Sager beats Heartthrob 153-135. I remember a time when Heartthrob used to be good at fantasy. Chin said I had to whoop AJ on his birthday. My bad. Perry said injuries are kicking my ass. I feel that, bro. I feel that. I definitely feel that. One of my teams, oh my God. Awful. Terrible. So yeah. And then your pick a matchup was, let me pull that shit up. It was Fortuitous versus Beer for Breakfast in League 4, I believe it was. Oh, that's League 3? Yes. It was Fortuitous and Beer for Breakfast. Walt and Jared. Jared got the dub. So for those of you, let me excuse me while I whip this out. Week 6, Beer for Breakfast was the winner. Sorry, I'm gonna get y'all's. I got to get all this shit updated. And by the way, some of you don't get your picks in on time. You got to know that noon Sunday is the deadline. There's a timestamp on here. And if you don't get your shit in by the timestamp, it don't count. I've told you that. Okay? So, let's see who all picked the winner. Hey, my guy Mina got a dub. Finally. Mina, Donna, Mark G. And that's it. Those are all of your winners. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That's it. 3 people picked the right team. And then everybody else sucked ass. Not like literally. I mean, maybe literally. I don't know what you do at your house. That's your business. But that includes me. I sucked ass too. So let me get these all added. This was not working earlier. So of course I gotta just come over here to the totals. Who'd I say? Mina, Donna, and Mark all got a dub. So Donna and Mark. Yeah. Jen, has Mark paid? Or is he just playing? And Mina. Because I don't have him down as having paid. I mean, I don't know. He just joined late, so I don't know. Yes, Mark G. Oh, okay. I don't know. Yeah, we're so coordinated on this show. All right. Almost done here. Hold on. Okay. 3 correct. Bitch. G20. What? What did you say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's off, man. Is there only 18 of us playing? How many is there playing? Yeah, 18. Why the fuck? I'm just gonna put manually. Fuck it. Fuck it. All right. Your new leaderboard looks like this. Damn. AR Platinum. Did AR Platinum pay? Shit. Sort by T and then by A. Yes. All right. There's your new leaderboard. That should update here. I think I could force it. Oh, there it is. No, that's not correct. It needs to flip some of those. They are out of order. You're out of order. This whole thing is out of order. Come on, update, bitch. Fuck me. Come on. This should take 5 seconds to update. Shouldn't take that long. Here, let's do one. Ah, there it goes. Fuck you, Nat. God damn it. I wanted a mascot for the show, but I didn't want it to be a gnat. No, AR did not pay. All right, I'll tell him he has to pay. Damn, Mark paid on 9/11. Okay. Yes, Mina paid and is on the board, Mina. All right, here's your updates. Alex Villanueva, Titan Hugo still in the lead. Donna now solely in second place. Your boy is in third. CC Dubs, Sylvia, Total Dallas have 2 points. Chris of Sam Houston, Jeff Jen, Keith Sager, Mark, Mina Spoon, Terrence, and the Real all have 1. And AR Platinum hadn't done shit. I guess I can just take him off the list. I think that's easier, right? I'll just do that next week. I'll just take him off because he ain't going to do it. So that brings us to your week 7 matchup. It is Jeff Bell and the Slow White Broncos versus Jen and Pure Royalty. That's it. This is your matchup of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to find the son of a bitch. Jen said, "Oh shit." Yeah. Don't make a fuck out of me, Jen. You better win. Or don't. I don't give a fuck. Jen's got to win because she's representing Team Corporate. That's so funny. What the shit is this? What the fuck? Let's see. Okay, pimp. Users. Burr. Pictures. Oh, there we go. Fuck me, man. I pull up in the club, VIP. Oh, friends. Oh. I'm still singing that shit from yesterday. Whack me down. Is today the 16th? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, there we go. Jen said, I got shit. Okay. Delete this. And your link is ready. Jen's supposed to get 120.3. Is that right? I need to look at the spreadsheet. This is a close matchup too. 30. I believe these numbers are right. I will double check. Publish. Yes. Copy. Let me do my pick. Make sure it works as we always do. There we go. Yep. Burr. And let me look at these teams real quick. God damn. Okay. That's in. And shit. What just happened to the pick'em spreadsheet? Motherfucker. Well, I haven't set my lineup. Josh is on a bye. Oh. Oops. Welp. Is Joe Pro here? Saw a story about a man that passed away at his first encampment in the woods this morning. Yes, Joe Pro was here earlier. Joe Pro was here earlier. So good looking out, Jen. It does show the bench, so who's on the bench? Caleb Williams? You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Ain't much difference. Shit, Buffalo been playing like ass anyways. So you good, pimp. You good, pimp. This is not Joe Pro's first encampment, by the way. Not even close. If you think that, you have lost it. All right, yeah, so the bench, if you go to the link and scroll all the way down, it also shows you the bench players, which I don't know why that shows as an error, but you'll get the idea. And okay, I'll just redo the damn screenshot. Fine. How do I make this full screen? Can I? I don't know. I thought I could. I'll just redo the fucking screenshot over here. It ain't gotta be fancy. You guys will get it. It's just so you can make your vote, make your pick. Let me replace this bitch. Browse. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that wasn't too bad. All right. Cool. So that is updated with the accurate benches now. Because, benches be tripping. All right. Delete. And I got the estimated points on there. That'll change a little bit, but that's all right. Published. Oh. Copy. And here we go in the chat. Boom. Get it in by noon. Get your shit in by noon. Jackwads. All right, cool. That's done. Whew. Joe Bro, the guy had called for help, but nobody showed up until the next morning. Oh, shit. I was under the impression that my guy Joe Pro was permanently encamped in the woods. Exactly. Just that all my peeps are hurt, so my bench is trash. Well, are you telling me I picked the wrong fucking person, Jen? Huh? Are you trying to weasel your way out of the limelight? Are you trying to just be like, nobody picked me? I mean, you are 2 and 3. 2 and 4 now. I don't know why it says 2 and 3. Would you have a bye week nobody else had? I mean, come on, you're representing Team Corporate, Jen. Lock it up. Jackwads has been thrown around very loosely today. Do I say jackwads a lot? Is that I didn't know. I didn't realize I did. I didn't, that was not in the plans. Uh-oh. Oh, I was like, what the fuck? Do I say it a lot? Jen said I'm 4-2. Oh, well, good thing that updated. You know, just me over here, nothing working. Business as usual. Jesus Christ. Gotta love it. All right, real quick, I do want to say thank you to Dubs. Oh, well, that's fuck me. That's wrong too. I just, you know what? I might be a little sleepy. Is what it is. Daddy's got to redo that. It's not Sylvia twice. I don't even know how the fuck I did that. It's supposed to be Jen. There we go. There we go, you dumbass. Yeah, let's fix that because got to have that accurate. You know what? I didn't even check for birthdays today. I didn't do shit today. Fuck me up. You wake up at 2 p.m., your whole world changes. Everything is topsy-turvy. Turvy? Is it topsy-turvy or topsy-turvy? I don't know. I probably should. Oh, okay. I probably should know. Don't know. Couldn't tell you. Here we go. Now we're cooking with grease. Here we go. Yes. Shout out to PB Dubs and Sylvia and Jen for the Thankful Thursdays. Oh, look, that's nice. Nice little no picture of me over there. Who gives a fuck? I don't need to be in this. It's not about me. It's about Dubs and Sylvia and Jen. But thank you guys, man. Thank you all for supporting the show. Thank you for continuing to support the show. It's always appreciated. And I love you. And I want you guys to know none of this happens without you. None of it. So your support and your eyeballs and everything else is genuinely appreciated. And I thank you. And I thank everybody that watches this show. Thanks you. All right, we got 3 responses in. So it appears the form is working. So that's good. Let's see. Going over here to week 7. Yep. Barry, Total Dallas, and Donna are all in. Okay, good. So the form is working. I just need to post it on Discord. So I'll do that now because I will forget. Because when this show's over, I'm fucking done. I ain't doing shit the rest of the day. Night. I'm going, Daddy going, night. Let me go over to fantasy. Jen posted the DraftKings. Oh, that was last week's DraftKings. Okay. Here. Oh, nope. You almost got me. I pull up in the club. Worst kept secret in Houston. Ask me anything about anything. When are you going to announce Barry and Joel Blank show? Well, first of all, it's not going to be the Barry and Joel Blank show. It would be the Barry and Joel show or Barry Laminack and Joel Blank show. But we're not leaving my last name off and including his. Are you crazy? I'm not letting him have that kind of shine. That's not in my rider. I know the rumors are swirling. Worst kept secret in Houston by design. Jen says she'll post DraftKings tonight. Good, because I need the money. I need to keep taking y'all's money. It's easy money. Oh my God, it's so easy taking y'all's money in DraftKings. And if you think you're better than me, well then by God, if you're a Patreon member, got to be a Patreon member, then just go find the DraftKings post on the Discord and join. Put your money where your stupid, filthy mouth is.
bitch.
I'm sorry. That was wildly inappropriate. You are cordially invited to the Union Barry and Joel blank laminate. That's funny. Truman is blank on sports. Okay. No, look, Keith said, Barry, you aren't taking mine. What? Jen said, bullshit. I've only lost 2 weeks, maybe 3. So, in other words, half. In other words, half the weeks. Half. 50%. Half. Keith said DraftKings is my favorite. Well, put your money where your mouth is. Keith with an F. Go fuck yourself. More than you. I've only played 3. I've won 2. Well, when I say win, I just mean money. I mean top 3. Doesn't top 3 get paid? I've played 3 weeks. I've been top 3 in 2 of them. And yes, but we fucking love y'all. I appreciate that, Mina. I hope that, part of what scares me about even sitting down and talking with Joel about doing another show is I think the expectations of rekindling the magic on radio, it's a lot different, like it's just different, like I've tried to capture the essence of what I did on this show when I was doing The Usual Suspects, but there is that I mean, I know we do, like when I would fill in and he and I would do radio together, it was a lot of fun and it felt like the chemistry was still there. But at the same time, I worry, Cisco yesterday. I just worry that we're never going to be able to, it's always great to have those memories, but like, I don't know if you ever watched Fred and AJ do Fred's show. Wasn't the same. It just wasn't the same. So I don't know. But we're definitely, I can say this, Barry and Joel on the porch. He doesn't want to drive, but I've been like, man. So we sat down for we had lunch a week ago tomorrow. So last Friday, and we met from 11 to 2. We sat and talked and caught up but yeah, we discussed the possibility of doing a show together and what that would look like, what that would mean. How would it happen? So yeah, I mean, it's definitely viable, but I'm not going to guarantee you that it's going to happen. I can't. Captain Pope! Thank you for the 200 biddies, buddy. Captain Pope said, Barry, what's Joel's background before radio? Was he a beat reporter for the Rockets? No, he was the director of broadcasting and play-by-play. He was also color play-by-play for the Houston Rockets. He did both. He was their director of broadcasting, which is a big deal. Like, that's a big deal. And then he was also when he would do radio color analyst. No, he didn't lose his job, house, and wife. That's not true. Yeah, Keith, that's really, or Dubs, I'm sorry, that's really good feedback. Dubs said, it needs to be in person. I think Fred and AJ's virtual shows didn't work because of that. Yeah, that's the thing is, it would need to be done in a way that would allow us to do what we used to do and the way we used to do it, you know? Oh, Fred. Yeah, that sucked. It's so natural with y'all. Organic has always felt like, felt right. Trust the deckheads. I appreciate that, Mina. I really do. Told Dallas said, scare money don't make money. I'm afraid. Well, jump on, bitch. Yeah, B. Hannon said, to be fair, Fred was going through some rough times. Yeah. I mean, look, when I started Barry on Deck, bro, you kidding me? I had never been through a depression in my life. And I was in one for over a year. I get it. This shit ain't easy. Just doing this, even when you're not depressed, it's not easy. This is not an easy gig. This is not and it's not, I mean, you have to get lucky and get a break. And so, but I told Joel, one of the things we did talk about, is that we need to decide how we're going to do the show. Is it going to be national or is it going to be local? And I think we both agreed if we do a show together, and it's just if. Again, guys, this is just if. If we do a show together, it's definitely going to be Houston-centric. So it would be more like the radio. It would be more, 90%, well, not 90, but it would be more local. That would be our niche, covering local stuff more so than like what this show is, which is just whatever the fuck. Yeah, Amos said if Shannon Sharp and Chad Johnson can do nightly show from opposite coasts, I'm pretty sure you guys can figure out how to make it work if you really wanted to. But there is, I don't disagree with you. John and Lance do it remotely. There is something to be said for being face to face. It just is. Mina said the start of BOD, that was so much drinking. Holy shit. I know. And it became a problem. I come from a family of alcoholics, so I have to be very careful about my drinking. Yeah, Cisco said you could do all the things you wouldn't, 97.5 wouldn't let you. Kind of. It's a different dynamic. I think people need to know and understand that. This versus that, there's advantages and disadvantages, right? So, like, we wouldn't have the money to get together at a studio, a podcast studio. I've talked about since this show started about converting the upstairs into the BiffNet studios, but Joel lives on the other side of the city. You think he wants to drive up here every day? Fuck no. And I don't blame him, but yeah. Captain Pope, thank you for the 300 bits, man. The best. Captain Pope said, any talk about bringing back Nick to produce, or is he perma-retired from media? We didn't discuss it. I mean, we briefly discussed it, but I haven't talked to Nick really at all. Like very rarely. So I don't even know if he would want to do it. Plus, you got to remember, this is a lot different production than radio. So there's going to be a pretty steep learning curve for him too. And yeah, I mean, I can run this show by myself if I have a co-host who now I don't have to be the one that gets us in and out of topics and all of that shit. It's easier for me to produce. Instead, I mean, I've shown you guys my setup. I've shown you guys. Here's this thing plugged in. Let me see. That's probably not going to work. It's going to be all whoop whoop and the whole thing will fucking crash. Or I'll accidentally turn it off. Oh, is it working? Is it working? Oh, yeah, of course. Didn't work. Capture device could not be found. Because you're a bitch. You bitch. I'm out of USB stuff. I think. That didn't even do anything. That's just a fucking charger. Okay. Dumbass. Yeah, I don't know. I've shown you guys the setup. This is not... It's not difficult within, like, physically. But, like, I mean, I've shown y'all... here, I can share this. I can absolutely share this. I've shown this before. This is part of the problem. Let's see. This is what... Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. This is what my desktop looks like. This is how I run the show, right? So like I have the chat here. This is just the chat. This is like all of like, this was fantasy stuff that I was using over here. This is where I run the show, right? So like, here's the audio when you guys are like, it's too fucking loud. I got to come over here. But like, this is where I have all the graphics. So like, this is all the graphics. All right. So like everything, but then I have it divided up into like, here are the scenes. So like, if I want to start the show, I got to go to intro. There's, the doing dope. There's just the regular start. I have to always start with a blank scene, breaks, outro. When I have to go to a browser, like every time I want to show you something, like when I want to take this and put it full screen, I have to hit a key on my Stream Deck, which does I've automated it to Chrome resize. Then I have to change this to Chrome. Then I have to put it on there, and there you go. Then I switch. So, I mean, that's just to do one little simple thing. There's a lot to learn here. It's a lot to learn. Trust me. So no, there's no porn in the corner. But like, so each one of these things that you see up here, this is where all the stuff is organized. Graphics, videos, scores, fantasy, interviews, the overlay graphics, lower thirds, alerts, videos, audio, music, hardware. When there's problems, there's my mic, cameras, outputs, drop. Like this is just audio drops, and then I have to tie all this into the hardware. It's a lot. So I don't. I'm not opposed to, quote unquote, getting the band back together. But there's a lot to this. And I don't know that he even would want to be honest with you. And, Alex, so let's see if I can see my chat. TD, what's up, whore? Facts, Laminack was more chill on Sports Riot when he didn't have to carry 100% of the talk. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Good thing or bad thing? But you're right. It definitely, changed things. Definitely gave me some breathing room at least, which was nice. Allow me to, and quite frankly, I like being able to bounce off of somebody else that's saying stuff. That's part of, I think, my appeal, I guess. Is reacting to people. Cisco said you could contact Cigars International or another cigar lounge to do a once-a-month show. That's true. They never got back to me. Followed up, them sons of bitches never got back. But we haven't done a patio show in a while. Thank you, Joe, bro. Much love. More focus on production. Yeah. It gives me that opportunity. I can enhance the show. Chuck! 97.5 back in the day with your show and the Blitz at 4 was the best. Thank you, brother. Yeah, we did some reminiscing today. We, if you missed it, go back and watch. We talked a little bit about some of the fun stuff that we did on the Usual Suspects. Houston will never have that kind of radio again. I don't disagree with you. I really believe from the beginning of the Usual Suspects, what time did we come on? 1 to 3? From 1 o'clock to, and Fred and AJ were on until 7. From 1 to 7 was a lot of fucking fun. And especially as Joel, Nick, and I got better, the show got traction, and people started to, we built our own following, and we weren't like, oh, you know, we just took, because initially it was like Blitzers became Usual Suspects listeners and became Suspect, but we started to build our own following and our own brand and our own identity. And then it got competitive because we started winning ratings and had the number 1 rated show at the station or the number 1 rated show in the city. And Fred and AJ were like, oh, okay. And then it got competitive. So it was still fun, but we were talking the other day when I changed the gem of the day. That was when Josh Reddick was here and he was doing the woo. And so instead of, hey, it's the gem of the day, it was the woo of the day. The woo of the day. Oh, my God. So fun. I went into Michael Carroll and had him do that. And he was on board with it. He secretly did it for me. I edited it. I was just like, you just have to upload it for me. He was like, man. I was like, come on, MC. He was like, okay. And he uploaded it for me. He didn't do it. It wasn't his idea. I just want to point that out if somebody's listening. But he did put it in the system for me. Oh, my God. They freaked the fuck out. They were so mad because I got them. We fucking sabotaged their show. They were not expecting it. Fuck, it was funny. Yeah, the B. Hannes, I think John played it a few times on their show. Oh, yeah. Well, then, once they knew they got Fred was so mad. That's a sponsor. You don't do that to a sponsor. I was like, bro, calm the fuck down. Like, what are you talking about? And I look, I'm going to be dead ass honest. I was talking to Joel about this because we were kind of reminiscing. But I was like, you know, the Blitz, they kind of had an arc. And the thing with the Blitz was they were so great for so long, but they lost their edge. And I think they lost that identity that made them great because they got so popular and they won so many books. I don't know that they relaxed but I think they, what's the word I'm looking for? I think they got complacent. Start huffing their own farts. Everything we do is great. We don't have to care. Or we'll just do what we want and people will love it. And it's a real thing. It can happen. Yeah, lackadaisical. Exactly. Cisco gets me. But in their heyday, in their prime, I don't think that Fred would have cared about that. I think he would have thought it was funny. But at that time, we were the new kids on the block and getting a lot of run and shine. And, you know, they were, I won't say they definitely didn't feel threatened by us. But they didn't like that we were getting as popular as they were at times, I think. And I don't mean like they tried to sabotage us. It was like, oh, look at who the fuck are these guys pressing us? So that's why I think that, you know, Fred reacted the way he did because, you know, you got the new shiny kid on the block getting a lot of run and love and shit, and they're fucking with you. You don't fuck with the Kings. Joe Pro, 1,000%. Blitz started falling off as soon as they got involved with management. Couldn't agree more. And I also agree with that, Amos. Losing Jong was the downfall. Yep. It lost its glue. You know? I totally agree. Totally agree. The safety blitz was the funniest thing I heard y'all do. And the blitz is on. 713 780 3776. 713 780 ESPN. Give us a call. And then somebody would call it. And they'd be like, don't fucking call here, you dumb fuck. What are you calling for, jackass? Don't call us with stupid ass calls. What a dumb call. 713 780 ESPN is your number. Give us a call. Don't fucking call, but call. It's so great. It's like, what? And it'd be like me being like, these are just, don't text the show. Did we get any texts? Yeah, Uriel said I told y'all last time the station was done for when AJ made PD. Yeah. White man used to fuck with him big time. I know. Yeah, dickweed was Fred's favorite word for sure, Donna. He loved it. Pete Hansen said it got toxic towards the end with them, especially around COVID. Yeah, it did get a little weird. Mina said the Grand Slam and the chick who said she would get a dick tattooed on her back because Tyler White and Adam got butthurt will forever live in my head. I don't know what those are. Oh, Joel said he has some things going on. That's why he didn't change his fantasy team. White Magic almost went to remote to fight AJ. That was never going to happen. He was never going to fight AJ. Never. Hey, Captain Pope, thank you for the 100 bits, buddy. Nope. I don't know that they do. I don't think that's enough, honestly. I just don't. I don't think that they're going to get into... Now, they may put Fred in posthumously. But I don't think right now Fred and AJ are going to get into the Texas Radio Hall of Fame. Not yet. I think if AJ goes and has another great show, you know, and can rekindle that magic, maybe. But I just, look, the 10-year run on a sports talk radio station is to be commended no matter what market you're in. But you got to remember, Houston, all in all, is a shitty sports talk town. Dallas is the benchmark. And they've got shows up there that have been on for 20, 25 years. So a little 10-year run in Houston, and you weren't number one for the whole time. You were midday, then you got moved up. And it was a great story and a great show. But, man, there are some killer radio shows out there. Not just in sports. So it's very tough. Don said one of the funniest things I've ever heard was AJ talking about Fred during your memorial. I know. It's like, bro, what are you doing? He's like, do it. That's what I loved about AJ. The one thing that I loved and admired and respect about AJ. He will say the things you're not supposed to say out loud. And yeah, and that's what made the show great. He took risks. He would say things to guests. He would say things to, you know, Fred. He would say things about people, like, just, and a lot of the times it's the shit you're like, I can't believe he said that. But that's what made it great. That's what made it beautiful. And that's kind of like what we did too. You guys would be like, I can't believe this dude is saying cock 37 times. And when you get away from that, because you're like, I don't need to do that anymore. We're good enough. You lose it. It happens to everybody. Yes, he got in trouble with little people. Yep, he does have a new show in San Antonio. AJ's show isn't that great if you compare it to the Blitz. Oh, his new show? Yeah, I haven't listened to it. Yeah, he because he said they called him what were they calling him? The midget killer or something like that. And he beat up a midget because he fought a guy that was shorter than him. People were saying that, not AJ. Yeah. Tyler White hit a grand slam during World Series. Some Houston chick on Twitter said if he oh, that's right. That's when the beef with Clanton kicked off. Tyler White hit a grand slam on during the World Series. Some Houston chick on Twitter said if he hit a grand slam, she would get a dick pic tattooed on her back. You tried to get her on the show to get it. Adam Clanton got butthurt. That's right. Yeah, because he was like, look at this desperate. These guys like, man, fuck you. That shit is hilarious. This is a radio bit. He tried to make it something like perverted. Oh, bitch. Too old to be perverted. Go fuck yourself. Just because that's what you think, don't project that shit on me. Oh, I was hot when he did that. You raggedy bitch. We did all kind of crazy shit all the time. Who got in trouble with people who stuttered, you or AJ? I don't remember. Was it AJ? I know Joel got in trouble for making fun of people with a lisp. Because he would do a couple of different bits and voices. They had lisps, and somebody with a lisp was like, "That's not okay. This sucks." Oh, it was AJ that got in trouble with people that stutter? Yeah. See, that's what I mean. Like he did some crazy shit. We all did. John and Lance too. Yeah, we had a lot of fun between the two shows. A lot of fun. It really was. This is a fun little trip down memory lane. But look, here's the big fear, because like as we talk about this, everybody gets jazzed and everybody's like, yeah, man. But that's the thing. I just need everybody to know we're never going to recapture what the Usual Suspects were. It was great. It was perfect. It was amazing. But we're never, no matter whether Joel and I do another show again or not, it's never going to be the Usual Suspects. Oh, that is true, Behan, how John and Lance never get in trouble over Gilbert. They love Gilbert, though. And that's the thing. We did some shit that, with Trey that, and Fred and AJ would use Trey too, but I really liked what we did with him because we made Trey the star. They would make Trey the butt of the joke a lot of times. And I wanted to make sure that we had fun with Trey and he can be funny, but I feel like, yeah, we can mess with him, but I think you also have to make him the star sometimes, And that's what I tried to do with like Monday Movie Moments with Trey. I gave him a chance to be taken serious as a media guy, as a radio guy, as someone who could be funny and do shit. So, yeah, Fred eating actual crow. I wasn't around for that. That was right before I got there. This is Skip. I can hear Joel every time. Y'all were WKRP in Cincinnati come to life. You know what? That's a huge compliment, Amos. Thank you. Seriously, that's a huge compliment. Thank you. 5 years ago was a long ass time in media years. It really is. It really is. Yep. But man, all this is so great because I forget about all this stuff. And it's so funny. Every once in a while, somebody will remind me of something that I said or that I did or that we did that I've just forgot about. We did so much, 5 days a week, every day. And, you forget all the things, but sometimes things stick with people that you just don't even think would, that it was just something, maybe a throwaway line or a throwaway bit or just something you did off the cuff. And
It just resonates. And sometimes it's always cool to hear people be like, man, I remember that time you said this, or you and Joel did this, and I have forgotten about it. They're like, that was the funniest thing ever. I was like, wow, man, that's so dope. Maybe you and Joel should do a turkey drop. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. I don't remember all the movies we did. Cisco, I know my favorite one was when he was Denzel in Training Day. That ended up being my favorite. King Kong ain't got shit on me. And then what I loved about Trey, the best part was recording it. Because he would have to say mean things. Like, I was like, no, you have to say the N-word when you do Denzel in Training Day. He was like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, you have to, Trey. No, I don't have to. But he would do something. He'd like do a scene where he'd be like, hey, go fuck yourself. If that was in the scene, he'd be like, hey, go fuck yourself. I mean, not really. I'm sorry. I don't really mean that. That's not really. I'm like, Trey, it's a movie. It's a script. You don't have to apologize. So great. Trey was the best. We had so much fun. When somebody posted Fart Sharara, I just, fuck, I forgot about that. How did he get that nickname? I forget. I think I gave it to him, but I don't remember the context of giving it to him. Cisco's updated my list. October 15th. Fuck YouTube, ERCOT, Centerpoint, AT&T, and taxes. Yes. There's a long list. Oh, it's Samuel L. Jackson. Yes. That one was a good one, too. Man, we had fun on that show. All right. Make sure you get your pick'ems in. There's only 4 of you that have done it. Only 4. You got to have more than that, people. Got to have more than that. Who are the 4? Donna got her picks in. All right. Someone created a Twitter account for Fart Sharara. Oh, that's right. I forget the context behind it, though. Remember when Trey got his first girlfriend? Yes. Yes. She was black. We were like, oh, Trey down with the sisters. Okay. All right. I'm tired. I need sleep. I'm going to go eat some chicken and go to bed. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. All right. That was a fun show. I wasn't going to do one, but I had to. I was like, nah, today. And then, yes, today. Got to. Can't let the people down. Hey, do me a solid. Go to improvhouston.com or the Houston Improv. Click on calendar, scroll down to my name, click on it, click buy tickets, and get you some tickets to my show on Sunday. Come watch me do stand-up comedy. I'm excited. I've got new material that I've been working on. I'm going to promise you at least 30 minutes of new material. So if you've seen me before, you're going to see new or 3-month-old or less material. Okay? So come to the show. I just got the email update on tickets sold from the Improv. 6 sold since I announced it on Monday night. So come to the Improv. It would mean the world to me. And I get paid based on how many tickets get sold. So I'm selfish. But yeah, it's not a complete door deal. I get a guarantee, but I don't want the guarantee. I want the verses. Come get me. Go get. Oh, yes. Thank you. I was like, what? Yes, I am going to go get some memes. I know Trey Married is wild to me. Cisco said now show 1000 is on 10/28. Is there anything special about 10/28? I don't think there is. What is this? 94, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 10/28. Tuesday. It would have been great if we just done it on Monday. That'd have been great because the show started on a Monday. And it'd have been like 37,000 weeks to the day. But alas. Hey, man, I had fun. Thank you guys for the cheers, Captain Pope and Spoon and Mimi. Spoon, thank you for the gifted subs. B. Hannah, thank you for resubscribing. John Dorier, thank you for resubscribing. Thanks for the hype train. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the trip down memory lane. Thank you for being a deckhead. Thank you for being a former Usual Suspects listener. And thank you for being wonderful human beings. You guys are the fucking best. And I love you. And I will see you on Monday. Or hopefully Sunday? Huh? I got a guess next week, Uriel. You have to wait and find out. Until then, do me 3 favors. Be safe. Be kind. And most importantly, love each other. See y'all Monday. Bye, everybody.
And he's making a YouTube video.